All right, it is Tuesday, the 25th, and this is your daily divine insight with me, Priestess Ishtar, and we are going to see what is the energy that is around you today that you need to address. Okay, so we're going to call forth our angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides to please stand at their points protecting this circle so that messages only rooted in divine love, wisdom, and truth are allowed through Ashe. I ask my angels to please stand at their points protecting this circle. Y'all already know what to do. Okay, somebody get out of line. All right, so we have workaholic and vanity. We also have perception. Didn't we have perception a while ago? There are certainly some creative works that need to be produced out of you right now. You're being called to step forth into like a center stage position. You may have an idea to put out some form of art. It can be written art, visual art, fashion art, painting art, drawing art. Art is so multifaceted. So there's a type of art, and you see here how this little extra grape or prune, whatever this is, it's an older prune. It's like teaching this person how to put this out. So I see you working with someone. Okay, now wait, hear me out. Working with someone to produce this art, to get it out into the world. But if you're not going to take a class or get a coach or something like that, hiring someone who's a professional that can teach you about that skill a little bit more, or how to for some of you, it's art dealing. You're doing art dealing or something like that. So you'll have to learn or acquire a new set of knowledge in order to push this art out or to actually do it right. Maybe you're already an artist and you already work with watercolors, and now you want to work with oil-based colors. So it's something like that, right? You'll have to learn and adapt, whatever I'm trying to say. Or what I'm trying to say here is that if it's not an actual person in the physical realm that's going to help you, you have a spirit guide. There's someone, our spirit guides can change. You have stagnant spirit guides that follow you throughout your life, and then you have spirit guides that alternate throughout your life. You can call forth a spirit guide. If you want to learn a task, you can call forth angels. There are daemon. Notice I'm not saying demon. Daemon. Look up the etymology of the word daemon. Then you will understand what demon actually is. And there's also spirit guides that you can just call in to help you with this particular task. And I see that's what you are doing, because what they want you to do, and I feel like this is the spirit guide. I am here. What do you need help with? Teach me how to put forth. So this is an audience that I'm feeling, and you stepping up into a center stage. Now, this is all kind of in the dream state right now. That's why you have all this mist around and the town is in the background. It's not like very clear. And with the blue, let's address the blue before we get here. With the blue being represented in these cards, that is your throat chakra. The throat chakra, because I'm talking very fast, is the chakra of vocation. It's your profession. It's how you put information out into the world, including your art. So this is, as I clear my throat chakra, this is a call for you to stop hiding. And even if you're an introverted person, I'm very introverted at times. I can be extroverted too, but I tend to like to stay behind the scenes of things. You know, I'm putting myself out there a little bit more. But if you are someone who is like that as well, you are going to learn ways to be comfortable with making yourself more forefront and making yourself more center stage and present. You're going to learn how to be more confident in your delivery. Some of you are practicing a speech, or there is a speech you're thinking about doing, some type of public speaking. Go for it. Go for it. Absolutely. And here with perception, let's get some more on perception. Okay, so I did some shuffles off camera real quick just to reset the energy of the deck. And I have to stop and just say instinct keeps coming out. Like, I shuffled maybe 4 times and this card showed every time I split the deck. So I'm going to focus on instinct and what I feel that it's telling me for you when it comes to this perception card. There, because you even see with the wolf how it's looking in multiple directions, like it has to shift its perception. You are shifting, okay? And this is coming up for you, I feel, in the near future. You're learning how to shift how you view yourself. What you're being asked to do is to look at the descriptors of yourself. Look at the descriptors of how you've been IDing your self identity. Do you call yourself stupid all the time? Do you say that you can't? Do you call yourself lazy? Do you call yourself no good with money? Do you call yourself like I'm a bad person, or I got too many problems? Or how do you victimize yourself? Because the world is not making you a victim. You set the energetic center point within yourself, within the axis of energy within yourself, and then that energy is now returned back onto you. So how are you victimizing yourself? What is the role that you're playing? You're changing the role. You are the narrator, right, of your own story. So you're learning how to change the role of that story. And some of that, we're going to get some advice for you and get you out of here, kiddo. But some of that role change is going to be more aligned with what your instincts are calling you to do now. This could be something that you didn't always want to do, but recently you're like, I think I have an inclination to move towards this endeavor. And this is your sign to do it. So let's get you some advice on how to do it. All right. An instinct is related to intuition, and the intuition starts in the gut and it trickles up. So this is also with perception, the heart chakra. So your heart chakra, there's something in your heart. There's something in your heart that you want to achieve and you will achieve, right? But you have to start to think like that thing to become it. Think that you are a writer and you will write that book. Think that you are a painter and you will paint that painting. Think that you are a lover and you will love your love. I don't know. Think you are a poet and you'll get that poet. Let's get some more advice for you guys. It's a lot of number energy that's being expressed. Wow. Number 5, number 9, number 13. Hold on. Some fell on the floor. All right. So we're just going to do numbers because number 8 fell on the floor. You got number 5. You got number 9. And you got number 13. 8 and 5 is 13, 13. So that's what I see immediately. 13, 13. Do not worry. 13 is a Christos number. It is the number of the Christos. You may have heard me say that so many times. It is the number of the illuminated and the enlightened one. It is the number of Christ. So 13 is not a negative or bad or demonic or evil number. Really, anything can be made evil. Just think it evil. All right. You are the narrator, like I said. So first off, I just want to keep these numbers on here in case somebody plays numbers. These might be lucky numbers for you. These might be lucky numbers for you to release your artwork on August 5th, on September 13th, on May 8th of next year, or play around with the numbers as you see fit. These numbers also, if we break down the meaning, 8 is the number of wealth and abundance. 5 is the number of change. So you, again, I feel that you will start to invite in, and 8 is long-term wealth. Okay. Because 3 is creation, but 8 is that abundance that just keeps on. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's the abundant gift that keeps on giving. So I do feel that if you go into this new direction, I feel like he's pointing over here, but if you go into this, sorry, it's out of focus. My bad, y'all. I just be talking. I don't be looking at the screen all the time. If you go in this new direction, you're going to find long-term wealth and abundance that will come into your life. But there's something with 9. 9 represents endings. There's something that has to end. And I do believe that that is your perception. That is your current, the current constant thoughts that you keep in that descriptor of who you believe that you are, that we talked about, right? And with number 13, you are illuminating. That is why now you feel the call to do this. You are undergoing, from the instinct through the heart and being vocalized out through the throat chakra, you are undergoing spiritual surgery and you are illuminating, and that is going to allow you to feel more free in your body and in your existence, in your beingness, and being confident and navigating this world without feeling like you have to hide. Okay. For some of you, it's time to come out of the witch closet. All right. It's time. We know you're a witch. We know you're a healer. Okay. And to not be afraid of that word witch, because even that has been demonized over the years. So it is with the utmost love that I send you that message. And if you're ready to work with me, if you're ready to start to put together a fortified plan to actually execute your ideas, and you want to incorporate the spiritual into the physical, don't look nowhere else. I'm that girl. I'm that priestess. So head on over to my website. The links and everything that you need are in the description boxes. And until next time, I'm out, baby.